editing. Without it, films would just be one long continuous shot that never ends. So who invented this groundbreaking technique and how has it grown throughout the years? Join me as we learn about the history of editing. And this is a brief history, so if you want to know about the Lumiere brothers' father and his job, look it up on Wikipedia. Let's go. So what is editing? Well, editing is the process of cutting two pieces of footage together to create some form of continuity. So for example, when I walk through this door, I come out the other side, combining the shots together. But of course, editing can't exist if film doesn't exist, so where does film come from? Let's find out. In 1895, the Lumiere brothers invented cinematography, a 3-in-1 device that recorded, captured and projected motion picture. Funny stuff. Of course, while the Lumiere brothers had a great invention, it was actually Edwin S. Porter who discovered that film didn't need to be one long still. In 1903, he developed a short film called The Life of an American Fireman. And let's just say, it was a blazing success. New developments came along throughout the 1900s, courtesy of a chap called D.W. Griffith. A pioneer, the man created the first ever continuity cut, discovered the close-up, and realized the flow of the narrative could be affected by the pace of the edit, among many other things. His most prominent films, The Birth of a Nation in 1915 and Intolerance in 1916, used advanced camera and narrative techniques, laying the foundations for practically every film since. This man is a legend. Of course, back in those days, these poor blokes actually had to edit the films together without the aid of computers. You know, they had to get the negatives and then they cut them up with scissors and sellotape them together and then put them through a big machine. But now we use advanced software like Final Cut Pro. We simply just get what we want from up here. We can plunk it down to the timeline and it's far more quicker and efficient, and we all love this software. Every media student loves Final Cut Pro. Yes. Since then, editing has evolved throughout the years, with numerous new techniques such as jump cuts, fades, and cross-cutting creating new ways to engage audiences. One such technique involves editing to conceal information from the audience, intriguing them into the narrative. With every film today relying on editing, it's easy to take it for granted and underestimate its impact and influence on the film industry. So next time someone comes along and goes, "Oh, film, it's amazing, yeah," don't forget about film's little brother, editing. Thank you for watching and join us next time as we learn about the history of trees. Fascinating. So next time someone comes along and goes, "Oh, film's amazing."